Hello and welcome to another DJI Neo Drone Wednesday video. Hope you're all well. Today's video is something that I haven't done before. Now I've tried the frame rate, I've tried the resolution, I've tried filters, I've tried different maneuvers, I've tried all sorts. I've tried the free well filters that are on the front of it. I've tried the modes when you push on the back. I've tried using the remote control on my phone rather than the controller that you get with the actual Fly More kit. But there's one thing I haven't actually done with the Neo before, and that is testing out the pause button. Now, you've probably already seen this, you've probably already done it yourself, but it's one thing that I haven't done yet, and I wanted to try it out. Now, as you can see in the background, there are a lot of trees and bushes there, and my first thought was I'll fly it as fast as I can towards a bush, hit that pause before it goes in the bushes, and see what the stopping distance is before it gets damaged. But then, if you know my track record when it comes to drones and trees, I thought, do you know what? I won't do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly it in normal mode and in sports mode. I don't see the point in doing cinematic because it goes that sort of speed. I can move out of the way. A tree could move out of the way in that speed. So I thought I'm going to do it in normal mode and sports mode. I'm going to fly it straight at me and see exactly what the actual stopping distance is as soon as you hit that pause button. Now, how will this end? Hopefully well, but stay tuned and we'll find out. So as you can see on the screen now, here I am, hello, and it's I don't know, it's about 14 meters away from me at the moment. I'm hoping it's going to be right on me. There is a bit of a breeze and I can see it moving around, so hopefully it'll go directly at me. And what I'll do is I'll go now as soon as I hit the pause button. You can see the response, right? So here it comes. Oh, what a stupid idea this. Who thought of this idea? That was me, wasn't it? Now, whoa, that was about that far away, about an inch, 2 inch away from me. Let's try again. This is going to end badly for me, isn't it? Right, okay, normal mode again, attempt number 2. Right, here we go. Forward, get the pause button ready. Oh my God, it's fast-ish. Here it comes. Now. Oh, yeah. But it handled itself okay. Obviously, if it was a tree, it would have been knacked. Right. So yeah, that one, I think I did it right at the last minute. So it was probably about that close to me when I hit it. So it didn't really have a huge amount of stopping space. Right, so back again. Right, so that's 20 meters away now. Right, okay, now it's in sports mode. Now it starts to get a bit, yeah, down a little bit. Oh, why am I doing this? Right, here we go. Get ready on the pause button because this is going to hurt. Here it comes. And now. Ah, too fast. It was maybe about 6 foot from stopping it. Back again. Right, so I need to try and stop it when it's about 6 foot away from me. Let me just move it across a little bit because it's getting away from where the camera is. Right, okay, it should be above the camera. Things I do for YouTube. How do I explain this to A&E? What were you doing? I was flying a drone at my face just to see if I could stop it. Are you an idiot? Yeah. Here it comes. Right, okay. Stop. Now that, I kind of anticipated roughly where about 6 meters was, or 6 feet even. From where the camera is to that is, so I stopped that and it stopped. I was pretty much here, so it's about a foot away from me. One more. Oh, this is just mental. Right, see if I can do it over the camera. Right, this is going to either end up with the drone smacking into the camera falling on the floor, or it'll go over, it'll be fine. Right, here we go. I'm going to try and ascertain, try and figure out what the sort of 6 foot mark is to stop it. Here we go, attempt number 2. Oh, bloody hell. Stop. Whoa. Now I don't know if you can see that, but I'm here. That is about that far, about 2 inches away from me at that point. So yeah, it's not bad. You just got to figure out, obviously I'll take it back a bit. It's like with anything, obviously with like, say, the braking distance of a car, depending on your speed, you need to determine when you need to stop for it to stop. Obviously in normal mode, you can stop it in a sort of about 3 feet, 2 feet, because it's not too fast, so it's got plenty of time to stop. If you're going full pelt, maximum speed, then you need to give it at least 6 to 8 feet in order to stop where I am. And obviously sort of, yeah, I'm gonna do it again. One last one, and then I'll do the final bit. So here we go. So it's about there. So as you can see, if that was, hello, if that was any closer to me, it would have smacked me in the face. It was basically about an inch away, but luckily it was there rather than here. Anyway, I'll get the drone down and I'll conclude the video. So see you in a minute. So as you saw there, it was all just down to braking distance. You just got to figure out, obviously it's down to like the speed you're going. If there's a wind, obviously the wind's blowing this way, so you need to sort of take that into account as well. I was kind of flying it backwards into the wind, but obviously the wind's blowing this way, so that will be making it go slightly faster. So it's just a case of like, obviously there's the camera, you need to give yourself at least, I don't know, 6 to 8 foot braking distance before as soon as you hit that button, because if you do it when it gets any closer and you hit that, it's going to hit whatever is in its way, and obviously you're going to damage your drone. But just one thing that I hadn't tried out, I was going through all of the different things, obviously frame rates, resolutions, filters, different, so the gimbal settings, the controller settings and everything. I was going, well, I've done all of that. I've done the return to home a couple of times, and I was just thinking there must be something that I haven't done with the Neo before, and that was it. Hitting that pause button just to see exactly if it's worth it, or whether it's just better just to push back and stop it yourself. I'm not too sure. What do you do if you're kind of going towards something, like maybe you can see like a tree in the way or something like that, and you see that? Do you just pull back on the stick so that the drone pulls back? Or do you hit that pause button, or do you just let go of the controller itself and let the drone come to its own little rest? Let us know in the comments how you sort of do that particular procedure. But it's not something that I use, to be honest. As you can see on my channel, I'm a beginner. I prefer the slower kind of footage. I prefer cinematic sort of style where you can get it up to a certain distance and basically film maybe a train going by, maybe sort of a boat going by or whatever, or just sort of the surroundings you're in, the ruins or anything like that when I'm doing my own vlogs, just to get another sort of angle of what I'm doing, like Barnard Castle and the sort of Richmond and the likes. So yeah, so that when it comes to that pause feature, I don't think I'll ever use it, to be honest. I think it's all just down to sticks and the controller and just sort of doing the cinematic, maybe in normal mode. As I've said multiple times before, sports mode I only use when I need to bring it back to me quick. So say if it's on 20% and it's way off in the distance and I don't want it to land over in those trees or whatever, I'll just put it straight to sports mode and get it back to me as soon as I can, or relatively close to me. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that video. I thought it'd be a bit of a laugh trying to do it. I thought, will it work? Will it not work? Will the drone smash me in the face and I'm just gonna be there going, why did I do this? But I thought, if it does, you'll probably find it funny. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you've got any advice or anything I should do with the drone, keep it nice. Anything I can do with that. As I said in previous videos, I am getting a brand new drone, but it's going to be sort of towards the end of this year, start of next year, before I can fully afford to get one of those. But the one I'm going to be getting is a decent one. It's going to last me for as long as it needs, basically. It's a massive upgrade from the Neo. I'm not going to say what it is yet because I want to kind of show you what it is. But I've tried multiple ones out. I've had 2. I've tried the Mini 4 Pro. I've tried the Air 3S. Obviously the Neo as well. They're all fantastic drones in their own right. Yeah, I've just been searching online, looking at different drones. This one kind of, I thought, you know what, I might just go with that one. It does the job, it's fantastic, it's got a better gimbal, better frame rate, better resolution and everything like that, better with the wind resistance, so that's the one I am getting. But yeah, I'll be doing some drone videos on that. Anyway, I hope you're well, take care of yourself, I hope you're having a great time with your drone, wherever in the world you are. Don't forget to leave a comment, let us know where you are, what you're doing with your drone, and give me some kind of ideas what I should do with the Neo, because I feel like I've done everything I can with the drone. It's basically a vlogging drone. You can't really do a huge amount, especially when it's windy. But yeah, if there's anything you want me to see me do with the drone, as long as it's clean and decent, let us know in the comments and I'll try and do that for you and answer your questions on a beginner level. Obviously there's loads of sort of better people out there than me that do these drone videos. They can answer your questions, but if you're sort of a beginner and you need to know anything regarding the controller, the actual fly app itself, the Neo and all of that jazz, let us know in the comments. Anyway, thank you for your time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.